one assumes strategic change, which will take a long time, certainly in the decades, and one assumes that would still remain with the next government, next presidency. So there is going to be uncertainty on that side, but it will take time to adjust.
Does that mean higher costs? Because one of the assumptions all along is if you force manufacturers to relocate somewhere, then as you start embedding higher fixed costs into the system.
Very much so. I think that the concern, in my view, should not be trade war, should be the risk of inflation coming higher, and as a result, in terms of the Fed, how much more is the Fed likely to move? In my view, we're going to move in December, but we could be moving more than twice next year.
That's an interesting point, and I think you're on that same page, Norman. The market had an unusual 2018 in that the Fed was pretty much right. It was on track, but what it guided was kind of what the market got. In the past, the market has been right, and the Fed sort of had to shift towards the market. Does 2019 then look a little bit dicey because the Fed got a little bit of credibility this year? So next year, investors don't really know what to do.
Well, I think it's quite interesting when you look at the markets. We started really the summer with people saying, no, the Fed's not going to move 3 times. The Fed was signaling 3 times. Now we've come all the way back to 1 time. And it'll be interesting to see what Powell says next week, because we think he's going to stay the course, not be flustered by the markets. I mean, again, look at the medium-term prospects, which are tight employment, rising wage costs.
Excuse my ignorance, and I don't even know if you know the answer to this because it changes all the time. Does the market that wants the market to go up, does it want a better than 200,000 jobs created figure today, or does it want a worse than 200,000 jobs created today? Does it want average hourly earnings for American workers to improve or not? Both of you.
It would want the higher number, but lower on the wage earnings. So more people in employment, but at lower wage levels.